welcome. Dr. Robertson here. Yeah, I was actually almost off to the beach already wearing my summer hat. But then I got this notice there was a patient waiting eagerly to see me. Right. So what happens? You got in a little fight. Okay, I see. So your head hurts a little bit. You fell as well. Got a couple of kicks. Let's see. Would you like a cigarette? Okay, you just want to have a little checkup. Well, that's okay. That's what I'm here for, of course. So how did you get into this fight, actually? Oh well, it's none of my business, I know. Well, let's see. Well, that's not very smart. You should always stay out of fights. Yeah, you've been here a couple of times before. Because of stuff like this happens. Well, yeah. You have a little temper problem, I guess. Maybe you should work on that first before you get into another fight. But for this time, I will stay another 10 minutes and we'll do a little checkup. So what are the painful areas? Shoulder. It's your head. What side of the head? Okay. Did you take any drugs or alcohol beforehand? A couple of beers. You're sure? Just a couple of beers. Nothing more than that. Well, you do smell a bit like something stronger, but maybe I'm wrong. A couple of whiskeys as well. Yeah. That's when fight happens. Yes. Yeah, I know you'd probably prefer to see your American doctor, but there's only a Dutch doctor in here right now. Well, you might not like me, but you don't have to like me. I will do just a little checkup and we'll get this over, okay? Good. Let me finish my cigarette. Now, I will put on my latex gloves. They were always a bit of a pain in the ass to get out. Actually, I hate them. But I don't want to infect your wounds with any germs, bacteria. So well, they do fit actually. This one could be better, but whatever. So just have a little routine scalp checkup. Just going to see what's wrong. Yeah. So does it hurt when I press here? Yeah. That's painful. Oh. I think you can handle it. Well, it's quite a big bump actually. Yeah. Let me check your follicles. There's a bit of blood there. Well, just Just a little blood. Let me check the size of your head. So how does this feel? It's painful? Not really? Do you feel nauseous? It's always it's not a good sign when you feel nauseous, especially when you've hit your head like that. But you could be nauseous just because of the drinks, probably. Let me touch the back of your head. Yeah. Does it hurt? So it's only like this is the most painful spot. Yeah. Well, the rest of your head seems to be okay, actually. Don't see any more bruises, lumps or bumps. No. It seems perfectly fine. So if I pinch your left ear like this, does that hurt? No. And if I pinch your right ear, do you have any troubles hearing? Let me check your ear. Yeah. Don't see any damage whatsoever. Oh, let me get my light for this one. And I'll pull your ear straight and just have a look inside if there's no damage. The left ear is okay. So let me check your right ear. I'll put it straight. Right. I don't see any damage actually. Well, let me do a little test if I'm like. Do you hear this? Your other ear. Yeah. Okay, well, just to be sure, I'll say a couple of numbers in your left ear while I'll make the sound in your other ear, and you have to repeat them for me, okay? 10, 17, 12, 11, 15, 5, 6, 25, 31, 37. Well, that was quite good. Try out the other ear. 7, 54, 59, 2078, 5 billion, 66, 301, 317, Your hearing seems to be perfectly fine, and your scalp seems to be fine as well. Well, that's this a little bump, but you will live, I think. Well, we can do a couple of other tests if you like. Yeah, well, let's check your pupillary response. Is that okay? Yeah. I don't want this to take too long because it's a bright and sunny day or whatever. Just follow the light from left to right, from right to left. Yeah, and I'm checking your pupillary response meanwhile, which seems to be perfectly fine. Just keep your head still. Keep your head still. Yep. Wow. Pupils are responding quite well. If you can close your eyes, like your left eye like this. Yeah. Just follow the light, which you should do more often, I guess. Follow the light instead of getting into a fight. Which you can do very well. I think you're better at this than in fighting, actually. Maybe you can close your other eye as well. Right. Yeah. Nothing wrong with your pupils. Pupillary response is just fine. Well, next off I'm going to hold out my right hand, and you have to push me back with your right hand as hard as you can, okay? Okay. You can push a little harder. You can push harder. Okay. Good. I'll push my left arm, my left hand, with your left hand. Well, don't be scared. Just push. Yeah, you can push a little harder. Okay. Well, try and squeeze my left hand as hard as you can. You can squeeze harder. Yeah. And my right hand. Just have a good squeeze. Very well. Yep. Very good. Yep. Oh, almost forgot how to check your pulse, because you never know. After all this effort, let me check your heart rate. Now just give me your wrist, please. Okay. Yeah. Well, 60, 64. Perfectly healthy. Nothing wrong with that. Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to take just a couple of notes. Okay, just a couple of more checkups. If you can try and get your chin to your chest. like this. Is that painful? Put your right ear to your right shoulder, like this. Hurts a little bit. To the other side, please. Yeah. Okay, so your right shoulder is a bit painful. Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to have an overall checkup of your chest and your shoulder, and I'm going to press a little bit. So tell me if it hurts when I press your chest. Yeah. When I press your right shoulder. Is that okay? No. I guess it's a little bit bruised. With your left shoulder. Okay. Well, if you don't mind, please take off your shirt and I will feel your chest wall, and all you have to do is inhale real deeply through your mouth and exhale through your nose, okay? So while you take off your shirt, I'm going to take a couple of more notes. Okay, let me feel your right shoulder again. I can see it's a little bluish. Yeah, it's just a little bruised. That's okay. So I'm going to feel your chest, and if you just can inhale like this through your mouth, I mean, and exhale through your nose, and repeat this a couple of times. Yeah. That seems perfectly fine, actually. What I can do is I can subscribe you some painkillers. Yeah. As soon as you will feel nauseous, and it's not because of the alcohol, just let us know. But for now, I think you'll be perfectly fine. You can take your painkillers, like you can take them 2 or 3 times a day. Yeah. And stay out of fights. Well, okay. Have a good day then. Bye bye.